Alrighty, hello and welcome. This is my YouTube channel. If you need any of my information, it will be in the description box down below. I do have a TikTok. I do post on Twitter, things like that. And I do personal readings. But just know that I will not reach out to you for a reading. You always have to book with me. If anybody's talking about, hey, I feel your energy, my spirit was calling to you, it's fake. They are not for you, and they're trying to take your money. So with that out the way, I do want to say not happy, but it's retrograde season. I don't want to put a date or timestamp on my readings, but this reading is going to be coveted in retrograde energy, Mercury retrograde energy. So just keep that in mind when going into this. So before I do any tarot, I'm going to do some oracle. This is a little deck I made myself. It's real cute, real interesting. Oh, and before we get into it again, I do want to say I had to pretty much like shoo away certain energies because it was getting too thick in here. I had to be like, you need to get out. Whoever's trying to harm me or harm my collective, you need to leave. So I would suggest banishing certain people or banishing certain energies, or just cleansing your energy and keep on doing it. Keep it consistent, okay? You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you get hurt during this time or at any point in time, really. All right, so we have, can we talk? I feel our connection drowning in miscommunication. So we have somebody that wants to have a conversation. You know, Mercury retrograde is prime time for miscommunications. So if you want to be heard and you want to be in a situation where everything is flowing, you need to make it known, and you need to make sure your intentions are seen for just that. If there's any like situation where there can be a blockage put down, or there can be a wall put up because you didn't say the right thing or you didn't say what was on your mind at that time, you just have to clear that up. That's all you have to do. Just clear it up and be like, hey, this is actually what I meant. And I know this is how it sounds, but this is how I meant it. And hopefully that will solve that situation. And then right here it says, I'm drowning in the thought of you. It may not be an ex, but people from your past tend to come back around this point in time. You tend to have a lot more reconciliations with friends, families, or past loved ones, okay? Past exes, you know. That happens. This doesn't mean that you're going to get back together with this person. This just means that they're thinking about you and that you are a topic or a highlight in their situation, okay? It says remove yourself from outside distractions so you can see the bigger picture. You don't want to be closed-minded during this time. You don't want to feel like everything or the situation in front of you is end-all, be-all, okay? This retrograde season is going to be from September 9th through October 1st. So pretty much the rest of the month is retrograde season, and we have to figure out ways to navigate through that, okay? We're gonna have situations that aren't as favorable as we would want, but like I said, we have to work through this, ground ourselves, and make sure we can see everything as a whole. You need hawk vision. You need to see it from above and not just right here, okay? It's very important for you to do that, okay? But let's get one more from this. All right, we have Oshun energy, but I'm not going to keep it. If you know who Oshun is, it's very low, very light, yellow colors. Okay, she helps with creativity, with music, with sexuality. She helps with fertility. So if you're trying for a baby, if you're in the community to ask for that help, I would suggest asking Oshun for that. Better days are coming. Just be patient. What was I telling you? You have to see everything from this hawk-eyed vision, this different perspective. Because if you don't, you're going to continue thinking that this is all life has to offer. Okay? Not everything is face value. Okay? Think of the cup being half full, not half empty. See it from a different perspective. Okay? Spirit is even confirming to you. Yes, these people are coming back. Yes, this situation is lacking. Yes. But wait till your cup is full. Wait till I give you the opportunity you've been waiting for. Now is just not the time to start something new. Okay? You're halted and you're stopped for a reason. You're sitting back for a reason. Your energy is not being wasted. Okay? Do not think that your potential is not being wasted. Instead, use this time of stagnicity to practice, to enhance, to renew, to understand yourself. Okay, what are your needs? What's missing right now? What's been failing lately? What needs to change and what needs to go away? Okay, these are questions you need to ask yourself and be like, Spirit, I'm sitting with you. I'm wanting to be a part of you. Help me get grounded. Help me see. Help me hear. Help me think. I feel clouded. Okay. These people are trying to come back into my life and I'm not really feeling it. I'm not wanting them here. Okay. And that's when you need to remove them. They do not have to be a part of you. They do not have to be in your connection like this. They can be on the outside. Okay, you can wave from them across the street, but they don't have to invade your energy the way that you think they're going to invade your energy. But either way, that's enough about them. Okay, right now we're focused on seeing the bigger picture, clearing up communications, and seeing who needs to stay and who needs to go. This is a good time for removal, I would say. And you know, just because an ex comes back does not mean you need to let them come back. Okay, they left for a reason. Let that reason be known. Okay, if they try to be like, well, you know, I changed. I changed for you. You know, it's like, I'm different now. I'm not the same person that I was when we were together at the beginning of this year. So, you still treated me the way that you treated me. Think about that. Just because you changed does not mean that I forgive you for everything that you have done. I'm healing from it. I'm forgiving you for myself, but that does not mean I need to let you back in my energy. Either way, what messages does Spirit have? And I'm going to put the decks that I buy in my description box. This is from a YouTuber named Moody. I love her videos. All right, right here it says Crow energy. There's a strong connection to the spiritual world right now. You may have intense downloads that bring information and messages. Pay attention to the signs. They are guiding you. That's Crow energy. So we obviously have this deep connection with Spirit right now. And of course, but it's just like they're trying to guide you in a different direction. And with it being under the idea of miscommunications, Spirit's trying to show you how to navigate and how to course correct these situations that you may find yourself in. Throat chakra is a big thing. You see, I have lapis lazuli over on my neck right now to help me articulate my words, to help me put the communication and the connections together. Because, you know, sometimes I trip over my words too. Sometimes I say the wrong thing. Sometimes I can't get my thoughts into words appropriately. So you just have to ask Spirit, hey, I cannot think right now. I cannot speak correctly. Can you help me with this? And they're going to do just that. All right. Before I get into the next card, okay? So I want you to pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the certain things that people are saying to you. Pay attention to certain signs, numbers, and synchronicities that you see, whether it's butterflies, leaves, or certain cars. You know, these may be leading you to the path that you should be on. If you see the same thing over and over and over again, if you keep having the same communication over and over and over again, what's the connection to these synchronicities? Why are these synchronicities happening? You understand? Why is this a constant thing? Okay, so we have Genie. Genie is all about a wish coming true. That's what it says. You've got a wish coming true. You have been hoping or even praying for something. Wish granted. Enjoy this gift from Spirit. So, with it being under, I'm drowning in the thought of you. It could be that Spirit is allowing a connection to come forth into your reality, a certain connection that you've been asking for. So if you've been having miscommunications with these people, with these connections, Spirit's trying to show you how to fix the issue while also bringing them into your life so that way you can successfully fix this relationship. But we have to note, it is Mercury retrograde. So if Spirit is blocking this person from you, this is the wish granted. For you to be removed from certain situations, to be removed from certain energies. So it can go one of two ways. You can either be with this person, get back with this person, or allow Spirit to bring this person into your situation. Or you can go a different path and allow this person to be removed from you completely. Cut the cord. That's very interesting. Okay, it's like, yes, I'm going to find more about this in tarot. But it's just like the two paths, the duality of this is very interesting. Okay, so we have this Two of Swords energy just hovering over this. Why are you on the fence? Why are you allowing yourself to get back in this cycle of maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't? Maybe they love me, maybe they don't. It's like we're picking the petals off of pink flowers. They love me, no they don't. They love me, no they don't. It's like this cycle of thought. And this is what's keeping us here, when we should be seeing everything from here. We're back to the idea of perspective. Our mind is putting us into this cycle where we can't get out of this train of thought, because this situation is the only situation that we see. When we are missing the opportunities that are around this person, around this job, around our family. This is not the end all be all. If you made a mistake, allow that mistake to be known. If you consistently dwell on situations, work through your mindset and see why. Why am I dwelling on this person? Why am I dwelling on these people, the situation? Why is this a thing? Right? Why is this a thing? We have Aries energy here. Give it to me. It says you're being asked to stand in your authenticity and pioneer ahead. Whatever challenges you face, you can overcome with your tenacity and fire. While it's great to have so much energy, you need to allow others to take the lead more often. Let yourself flow at times. You cannot control life, so surrender to what is. This is under better days are coming, just be patient. Spirit saying, let me take the lead. You've been trying to control this timeline for a very long time. And you're asking me to help you. You're calling me into your situation. But you won't allow me into the situation. You will not allow me into your situation. How can an angel help you when you won't allow them to intervene? You have to say, Spirit, intervene as you see fit. Come into my situation and allow the power, allow your energy to cover me, protect me, and put me in the places where I belong and are wanted, celebrated, and loved. Wanted, celebrated, and loved. But when you ask Spirit to intervene, you cannot block them. You cannot be like, I was kidding. I was just joking. A little jokey joke. Confirmation. You can't do that. Okay? It's just like, if you want Spirit to help you, you can't give and take. That's just bottom line. Spirit wants to confirm to you that better days are coming. They're trying to remove you from situations that do not benefit you or your highest good. Yet here you are trying to stay. You're like anchored in. And Spirit's trying to tell you, let go. Release the grip. Okay, you don't need to stay here. You don't need to stay with them. You don't need to be a part of them because they are not a part of you. This is when you need to let go of the idea that you need them. That you need this, that you need the situation, that you need that job, that you need just in general. Because in actuality, you will be okay with or without. But you have to believe this. This is a mindset that it takes a long time to come to terms with. Because as I've been saying for these past couple weeks, Spirit is not going to put you in a situation that does not benefit you. They are not going to keep you or take you away from relationships that do not benefit you. And that's family, friends, and loved ones, significant others. It doesn't matter. Spirit is going to do anything they can to make sure that you are successful. And when you ask for their help and you ask for them to intervene, they're going to do just that. Let's go ahead and look into the tarot part of this. But yeah, you have to trust. You have to walk with faith, and you have to be willing to open your heart to them. This is your spiritual team coming to you, okay? So yeah. Here we go. We have Judgment in reverse. So this is like a blockage of some sort. Okay. One of the tarot readers, as I mentioned in the beginning, she goes by Moody. She uses this card as a reconciliation card. And that's the thought that popped in my head. Spirit is blocking certain people to come back into your life. Spirit is blocking certain karma to come back into your life. Okay? Spirit is just blocking. So this is for your benefit. You see, it's in reverse. So we're no longer waking them up. These people are not getting the energy. It's going back. It's reversing. Yeah. Everything that you put into these situations, it's going to stay where it is, but it's also not going to interfere with you because it's not going to benefit you. Okay, but at this time, we also need to remember not to be so harsh on ourselves. Don't be so harsh. If you made a mistake, own up to it. Love yourself and say, I forgive you. Okay, you are not the flaws of the situation. You made a mistake, but you can do better. Take the failure as a lesson so that way when you revise it, you know what not to do, okay? You know what not to do next time, all right? So this is very important. Don't be so hard on yourself. Spirit's going to help you and guide you through these situations, but you have to love yourself enough to trust that you're going to get to where you need to be and to trust that you know the right answers. Okay, what's this? The Fool in reverse. So this ties into the lack of faith. Yeah. The lack of faith here. This ties into, yes, you're being blocked. Yes, you need to use logic before you jump off this cliff, before you follow this butterfly. See it? Before you follow this butterfly, yes, use logic. But if the road map tells you to turn around, you need to do just that. Trust the guidance that you're being given. Your wish is going to get granted, but the route that you're going is not the route you need to continue on. It's time to change it up and do something different. This is blocked path energy. And Spirit's saying, stop being so hesitant when I give you your messages. Trust me. Trust me, for I will always guide you the right way. Okay? If it seems like I've wronged you, I'm sorry. I'm only trying to help you because that's what you asked of me. Stop being defiant. This is like a teenager rebelling against their mother. No, Mom, I don't want to do that. I don't think that's going to be the right thing for me. I don't know why you keep trying to tell me to be somebody that I'm not. Honey, I'm not trying to tell you or change you. I'm just trying to let you know I've been there before. I've been there, and I know the outcome. Yes, I want you to make your own mistakes. But please don't hurt yourself the same way I did. Please, don't hurt yourself the same way I did. You have a past loved one surrounding you. For me, this is my mother. For me, this is my mother, my grandfather, and my grandparents. This is somebody that's been here before. Somebody that wants you to do better. They're blocking you from certain things because it does not benefit you. And they wish you would see that. But I'm not trying to ridicule you or make you feel small for the decisions you made. Because everybody makes mistakes. They too, the ones that passed on, have made mistakes. They just want you to learn from those mistakes. Because you are different from the ones that happened to be here before. Take the messages you have been given. Trust them and walk that path. Because if you continue on the path, Four of Pentacles on the bottom, if you continue on the path that you are going to hold on to the life that is not aligned with your spiritual awakening, is not aligned with your spiritual path or your career path, love path, so on and so forth. This is not your safe place. Sand castles will fall when water hits. So the second a high tide comes in your life and all the stability you thought you had is gone, you would have wished you listened. You would have wished that you, instead of building your castle out of sand, you would have built it out of rock. Instead of building your castle out of sand, you would have built it strong and tall with a foundation that could not be broken. With foundation like cement, even clay. Sand is not stable for the situation that you're in. It's only filler until it washes away with the ocean. and then it's going to be deposited somewhere else. But even that same sand is not going to touch the particle or the same beach that it was on once before. It may even stay in the ocean. Who knows? But just know this is always changing. Like the tide, it brings something new. So you have to trust that Spirit is only trying to help you. And you need to let go of control, this grip that you have on life. Change the perspective, look at the bigger picture, and see what Spirit is trying to show you. So it's just like, if you're so connected to this person, why are you codependent on them? That's a question to ask. This period, this retrograde season is a lot, for me, of shadow work, of understanding your grief, your connections, and your codependencies, understanding your habits and how to change them, and going from there. But we have the Hanged Man. Empress is in reverse on the bottom of the deck. But this Hanged Man is telling me, as we come to a close on this reading, that we need to learn who we are before we can get up and move forward. This person is here by choice. This stagnicity is by choice. They can get down at any point in time from this tree. All they have to do is cut the rope. But they're choosing to understand themselves. They're choosing to understand their flaws, and they're choosing to meditate before moving forward. You are only bound and shackled by the thoughts you create in your mind. No one else can keep you here in this spot, because this is the vision that you choose to keep. These are the people you choose to look at every day. This is the job you choose to go to every day. This is just what you see, what's on your mind, what's in your soul currently. But once you change it, you see how different that is now? You see how different this is now? The Hanged Man is looking at life different than everybody else. That's the point. Change the way you look at life, at your relationships, and everything in between. This is very important for you to do right now. So, Spirit is blocking certain things from entering and leaving your life. But they're also shedding light on the things you need to remove from your life, while asking you to sit with your feelings, sit with your thoughts, and look at life a little different. That's a very interesting message. This is going to be a very interesting month. Well, I hope you love this message, and I hope I could help in any way. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.